Hey guys, thanks for joining us back out here at the Range Report. We're at our home base at Point Blank Range in Matthews, North Carolina, and tonight we're bringing you this. This is the Browning Buckmark 22 long rifle target pistol. It's a 10+1 single stack semi-automatic target pistol, and it's kind of reminiscent of a lot of the other target pistols that are out there. You can see a little bit of the heritage of the Rugers out there, the Colt Woodsman. It's a little bit different in how it operates. It's got a very 1911 style feel to it, the way the grip angle is, the controls, the trigger. But it also has a little bit of a little Desert Eagle kind of look to it as well. It's just it's a unique pistol. We're going to run some rounds through it. This is brand spanking new. It was manufactured in 2018, has yet to be fired. We picked this up as a result of an estate sale, and this was fresh out of their safe and fresh into mine. So we're going to run some rounds through this thing. I got a target set up 21 feet away. I got 2 magazines that came with it, and we're going to see how it goes. We might be making some changes to this. Can't say I'm a huge fan of the sights. It's just got fixed front. It's adjustable for windage and elevation in the back, but the front sight is a little bit hard to pick up, at least for my old eyes. I think something with a little fiber optic or a little glow in the front might do it a little bit of good. But for now, we're going to run some rounds and see how it goes. We're using CCI Stingers. We know that a lot of these target pistols tend to be a little finicky, and we've had some bad luck. We were using Monarch. We got a good deal on a case or two on Monarch 22, and for some reason it just doesn't cycle. It's a little underpowered, maybe a little too dirty. But the Stingers, everything seems to like these, so we're hoping this does too. So now, this does have a magazine disconnect, and I'll show you where that is. It's a little bit of an odd placement. Alright, so my first 10 rounds through this, I already know at 21 feet I should be able to put all of these right in the red. I'm sinking everything at about a 10 o'clock mark on my target, so I know that I'm high and to the left on this thing. So I'm going to try and compensate for that without adjusting the sights on it. But I'm going to throw another 10 through it in a corresponding sight target, see if I can adjust for that. Alright, so that's 10 and 10. Alright, so I'm going to bring this in. I really can't tell where it is just yet. Alright. My first 10 rounds are a pretty good group, but you see they're out here, in this area here. It's about a 2-inch spread. I had to adjust for where the sight is telling me. I adjusted it to bring it down to aim at the 5 o'clock position, and I'm able to put everything in the 9 and 10 rings pretty decently over here. So I'm happy with that. So now I just know I got a little tweaking I got to do on the sights. I'll take care of that later on. Now, we were talking about the magazine disconnect before. Now we are clear, okay? No magazine in here. Everything's empty. That button right there is your magazine disconnect button. Here is your magazine. It's an empty magazine. When you put your magazine in, the heel plate of the magazine goes in and it depresses that button. So even if you have one round in the chamber and take that out, it's not going to fire. The only way you could defeat that is you got to push that button in, and it's not easy to do because you got to get your skinny little finger into that tiny little hole. Just a joke there, but I'm not going to get that. I'm going to load up another couple of magazines. We got 2 more targets, and we got that silly shatterproof bottle. We're going to see if we can't put some holes in that thing too. Alright, so we got 2 more targets up there that haven't been hit yet. 1 left, 1 right, both on the bottom. I'm going to throw 5 in each on this one, and then the next 10 rounds I'm going to try and just focus on that bottle. Alright, so the sight's got to be adjusted a little bit. That's fine. It's not a big deal. You know, being off a couple inches one way or another is not that big of a deal. It's going to be a little bit of a tweak to the sight. Not concerned about it. What I am concerned with is how fun that gun is to shoot. It's fun. The trigger is so light, so crisp, and when you do get it dialed in, you know, you can pop together nice groups together really quick. There's no recoil, no muzzle flip, no nothing to it. The gun just is solid. It is a nice solid platform. It's, like I said, it's got that 1911-ish grip angle to it, so if you're used to that kind of platform, you should be able to ring steel with that with no problem. And even when, you know, rapid firing, at a semi-moving target, was able to pick that up with no problem. Just a fun gun. If I could change anything about it, there's a lot of meat in that grip. A lot of meat in that grip. And that is a really, really skinny magazine. If they could figure out how to double this up and get a 22 or 24 round magazine inside a gun of the same size, you'd have a winner with this thing. So take note, guys. The SIG 322, the 22 that they got out there, that's got, you know, they did it already. Get to work on one of these. Fun gun, fun gun. These run, I think these are running around $450 right now. It's not what I paid at auction. I got a deal, so I didn't even look. I think it was like $450 on one of these guns. For what it is, well worth it. Well worth it if you want yourself a really nice, accurate target gun. I don't think you could go wrong with this. Super fun to shoot. Really nice, and it looks beautiful too. That gold trigger really enhances the look of that gun. What can I tell you? I just like the thing. All right, listen. This is Frank from the Range Report. Next time we see this thing, I might have some enhanced sights on it. Might even figure out if there's an optic available for this thing, because I do believe that is an option. But until then, you guys be safe, shoot straight. We'll catch you next time.